Yep, that was pretty dumb. As usual, pretty dumb. Mm-hmm. Dang, that's how long it been running, huh? That's how long it been running, huh? Guess so. Let's get it.
With you guys, it's probably 4 in the morning, or almost 4. It's 3:30 in the morning. We're about to leave, and I like just see over your shoulder that you're texting Blueface like, "Yo, we're going to this dude's house to do the stream." And at that moment in my old man head, I'm just like, "Oh my God, I have to go," and I'm probably going to be out of the house till like 7 or 8 in the morning, which I just have never done in modern life.
Listen,
oh my God! But I gotta do it. I gotta be part of a stream like that.
Adam. Keep it real. And this is why I'm a stickler on not changing up. You out with Whack, Whack don't change up. Whack make sure the team, I wouldn't give a damn what, you seen what I had to deal with.
Well, you were posted up, like you told me this before and I forgot, but you were posted up by the bottles and you were serving everybody drinks and really taking it upon yourself the whole night. And like, he doesn't drink. I got a champagne glass. They got Ace of Spades, and Wag just keeps like looking at me. Pour me up another glass.
Yeah,
I really didn't get drunk. I probably had like 5 glasses.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, is I hate people. You one way here, you get somewhere, and you changing up. And like I told you, Adam, I'm one of them managers. I'm moving 20, 30 people at a time.
Yes.
You're watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Adam out. Adam, my responsibility. Mikey's my responsibility. So I'm gonna put you right here, and the whole team know. Shit, R&B had the goddamn backpack.
The streaming backpack?
R&B was the one covering y'all streaming backpack.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's nice.
Goddamn, at the end of the day, the team is the team, and my team knows. And my team that you know, shit, y'all damn near brothers. Even out there the same way. So, you know, hey, man, we had a great time. And
no, it was a good weekend.
I appreciate it, and you know, that's just the way it's supposed to be. You know, I've been giving it some thought, right? And I think the whole team should be closer.
What team? No jumper?
Just the whole building should be closer, bro. There's a lot of unnecessary bullshit going on.
I mean, if you stop beefing with everybody, that would probably be helpful.
But this the thing. I don't. But see, here's the thing. And look, I'm willing to step to the plate when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I don't be starting this shit.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all?
The thing with Spody Face, and he ain't knowing that come from his counterpart telling me to troll.
Somebody you don't even hang out with anymore in the form of Draco.
Draco, what happened to Draco? Oh,
well, I mean,
I never talked about Draco. Yeah, no, I talked to him.
Baby Draco.
But again.
Has that bridge been burnt? Are you all still cool? But I ain't heard.
No, I seen him over there with Baby Shooter.
Oh, okay.
Baby Shooter.
You know, he's been a few places, but
he's still making threats.
That's juicy. They pulled up on him.
Wait, what?
What?
When he was shooting the shooter?
Yo, when he was over in the Avalanche.
Yeah.
What's the dude from Sacramento?
Oh.
Lavish D.
Oh.
Lavish D people, I guess, you know, they ain't been to the joint too. So they knew some of the Avalanche.
Right?
Okay.
So when Draco they was over there with Stunner Girl or whatever, they called and said, "Hey, dude is no good."
Ooh, what they do? Run him about the hood. Let us know. Let us know, officer.
I don't know. Lavish these people called the Avalanche. Lucky I answered the phone.
Yeah, because Whack would have saved
you. It's about 10 at night.
Yeah, niggas gonna get killed without Whack.
Blowing up in the shooter. He like, cause now they don't Shooter like Shooter. You brought this cat over here. This fool ain't no good.
J-Cat.
This, that, another, right? He like, listen, I checked with Whack. Whack said he good. He got his work. Unc ain't never lied to me, so I respect what he say. So when they called me, I said, hold on. I sent the paperwork. When I sent the paperwork, they asked Lavish D them people to send the paperwork, and they couldn't send the paperwork.
So yeah.
But if I wouldn't have answered that phone,
R.I.P.
Adam,
you better give his praises and blessings to Whack.
What was done?
Bro, I guess they had pulled up, but they was across the street.
But see, look, it's weird.
There you go telling.
On another level.
There you go telling.
Stunner Girl, at least in the past, has kind of been like a Mozzie affiliate, and then look right here, Stunner Girl diss by Lavish D. So that might have been why he wanted to stick his nose in it. Pause.
Well, I don't know, bro. I think they was in jail together, so.
Stunner Girl and Lavish D?
And
Oh,
Shooter.
okay.
No,
So I don't know. Stunner grew up from Sac. I don't know the Sac. I know his homies up there. I know his Keyways up there.
She was real
I
cool
done
with
did it with
Mozzie
real
for
homies
a
up
long
there.
time. I don't know where that's
And I don't know what they got. Because I've been seeing Jalise going to rant about somebody pulled a gun and
Yeah.
this all kind of crazy shit, right?
I guess they had a standoff back in the day, but then Stunner Girl left a comment on the post about that. It said, what are they putting in the meth?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You know exactly what's going on.
But again,
Your
you know,
name
when
Wack.
somebody's making their rounds, you need something to talk about.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, Jalise got her ops, and they might change a little bit over time, but it's really like EBK J-Bo, and then I don't know
That's
if
just
she
for the
thinks of Mozzie
clout.
as a op. She
She
talks about
dissing
Mozzie a
him
lot.
just
She
for the
talks about
clout.
Stunner Girl
Come on,
a lot.
keep it real.
Now, lately, she's been talking about Munchie a lot.
Clout.
She's consumed with anybody
Clout.
she has issues with.
Well, what she got to do is, and I told her,
Clout.
no disrespect, you got to shake just the Northern Cal shit.
Yeah, because nobody gives a.
Nobody, for whatever reason, unless it's a right. And I don't know why it's like that.
I mean, but to be fair, like J-Bo, Mozzie, Stunner Girl, if you're gonna talk about anybody from Northern California, that's pretty much those are some of the highlights.
But like I, you know,
nobody else to talk about.
let
Just
me
keep it
tap
real.
in and call me and
There's nobody else to
asked me
talk
if I
about.
wanted
What's
to
the
come
deal?
over
What's the
here.
deal?
He said,
Everybody
"Why?"
in the building, shout out, shout out.
Lab don't like me.
Lav don't like me.
He don't like me because he thinks I blocked him from getting the cash.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. We just getting up in
I asked
here.
him to do an interview. He's done a few interviews on here over the years, and I asked him to do an interview, and then he made like a whole Instagram reel talking shit.
What's the deal,
We
Whoopie?
cleared it up with the homie that Zoe, I think his name is Zoe the Roaster. We cleared it up, and I told him what I did and what I said. I got a call. This when Cash Money West was live. I got a call. He said, "Yo, this dude right here wants to sign," but I told him he on the West Coast. That's up to you. You know, I'm very close to Mozzie.
Oh, is that
So
right?
I said, "Well, look, bro, I can't
Man,
see."
he got a
Mozzie
connection
on
to
here.
all the bloods.
That's easy. That's
He
not
got a
problem.
blood umbilical
I call him
cord.
that. I can't
This
see
nigga
I
Wack
can
got a
do
blood
that.
umbilical cord. He
When
got
I'm very
connection
close
to
Mozzie,
everybody.
I think it's gonna be some friction.
Cold nigga
I didn't
right.
know Lavish. Actually, Lavish D was locked up at the time. On his way home, he really was tight with some of my homies from my neighborhood.
Oh, is that
So
right?
I ain't got nothing personal.
Cause some
against
of your
Lavish
homies from
D,
the neighborhood
but
really
I
been
just
to the
kept it
pen.
real. That's just like, come on, bro. You got people in this building
Stop.
that you run your building a certain way to keep shit from happening.
I feel like the Lav
He ain't trying
and
to act like
Mozzie
he
beef
just
has
so
been
official,
dead
bro.
for many
Wack
years.
be
Not
doing
that
too
it's
We're
much.
talking about 5 years.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a thing, but I feel like they're sick of beefing with each other, and Lab moved out of town, and they don't. I haven't heard anything
So
about
how
it.
do you know
Mozzie
about all
been
that?
down
Lab
here
moved out of
what, 6, 7
town.
years?
He know too much about the
Yeah.
gang
Mozzie
life.
been in LA.
I think when I interviewed him 8 years ago or whatever, he was already.
Mozzie down there, that nigga owned about 10 Airbnbs.
Really?
What's the
What?
deal? What's the deal,
Their
bro?
nephew getting to the bag.
Maybe
So,
I'll go rent one. I'll stay in one.
and I can't front. We learned to love Mozzie because when he came down here, not out of fear, intimidation, or pressure, it's like anything you asked him for, he was there for you. If he can do it, he did it. For the kids, for the neighborhoods, whatever, he did it. So, you know, he kind of like, you know, we respect the shit out of him. It was no, and again, to Lavish. I remember hearing a song maybe a month after I got the call about it. And I didn't know it was him. I said, yo, that song hot as a mother. Who was that? And they told me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against dude, but then I told Jalise, I'm like, yo, I put you over there. I put her with 607.
I
In the
bet you
neutral
did.
zone, I said, because in No Jumper, you tend to get too emotional and you start attack these dudes. And when you do that, it causes some type of division. You know, you got to be a person that can stand on your own and got that type of value for Adam to want to even keep you around if you causing them problems. You get what I'm saying? Every week, Adam know I'm going to do something, say something. It's going to be some type of controversy to add to whatever it is we doing. And I think she needs to find her niche, her identity. You think she's found it? Who is Jalise? If I was to ask you that.
She is a Northern California advocate, and I do like her overall.
Yeah.
But she does like come on the news seemingly loaded, and whenever they talk about
All
anything
right.
outside of her area,
We finna get into some real stuff, man.
And
This is
I
just
feel like she
blabbery
could
blah
be
blah.
a
Just to bring the
she just gotta like get her head screwed on straight.
just to bring the
This is
intro
why
in, cause you
I
know
said there was
they
607.
the number one
That's
blabbers on the
neutral
internet,
land.
so you gotta give them
I'ma tell
they
you
little
why.
props.
No, listen.
Whack 100
Over
know
there with him,
everything.
you gotta
Whack
talk about
100 know all the
everything. Shit in
bloods.
Memphis,
Whack
Shit,
100
in
save
Cali,
lives.
everything. But
Everybody
she needs to
loves
learn
Whack.
that, bro. You know that.
He talk
At
about
the
me,
drop of
me,
a
me,
dime,
me,
you can
me.
go from Cali to Chicago.
And Adam 22 got to bring him back. Say, no, it's me, me, me. You on me, me, me show. We get me, me, me views. It's not the Whack show. So we finna get up out of this white boy, black boy power trip. We finna get into Cowboy and how he say he got love for Black Sam and Nipsey Hussle. This is about 3 days ago, y'all.
Men don't think about that.
He bought land. He's showing everybody his land and how he living. This is Cowboy.
You go get a really nice car or some, some exclusive Jordans that may cost $1,500. You put your money towards your land. You said one of your chains was able to give you your own land. You own. No one could take it away from you.
Absolutely.
You know, like. Men think it's impossible to do things like this, but you like, nah, just put your money in the right places.
Yeah,
that's big, bro.
And like I said, I'm in California, still in California, so you can't tell me. So God ain't making no more land. You got to get you some land, Then that's really owning some, really being an owner is the
What's the
owning
deal,
dirt,
y'all? Welcome to the chat, man. We just getting cracking like eggs.
The actual land. So yeah, that's what it's all about, And I'm able to create whatever I want, just whatever I can think of. Then you got some of the utensils with AI or whatever, I go in there and tell them, whatever, 5-acre ranch, I need a lake, I need this, I need that, and then design the whole blueprint. You know what I mean? So in all reality, technology, you can really do it. The thing is with me, I'm the manpower, so I'm able to actually physically do it. You know what I mean? So that's why I get a lot done. But if you got the cash, you can just put it together overnight. So yeah, I'm starting my desert renovations though. So we're doing off-grid. So any off-grid renovations, we pulling up. So I'm about to knock out Henry Tillman's land. He got some land. I'm about to knock his out.
Make it make sense.
Spellman want his land knocked out.
He said, "Where's the cowboy?"
People are catching on. So when they're catching on, I want to be there to help you design your land, help you put the gates up.
You just said AI gonna do it.
Whatever you need, you know what I mean? Because now I got experience at it. I've been out here about a year developing, and I can show you all the mistakes. I think like, man, all the times I got stuck. Why didn't I just stay on the road? I always had to turn up in the land. Why didn't I just stay on the road, walk up here, look around? But every time I had to turn in and I got stuck. So
hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. This cowboy talking about his land that he bought with one of those Nipsey Hussle chains.
My chickens out of town, and my chickens came up missing. So they say the coyotes got them. I don't know, but like I said, I didn't see no feathers, but I know my chickens was gone. You know what I mean? So it's, like I said, it's a learning experience, and it's the best experience I've ever had. This, they just had the
no
marathon
feathers or
burger,
nothing.
Nah,
bruh. That was a person that stole them chickens.
Square,
that wasn't an animal. An animal is gonna leave evidence. They gonna leave feathers, something. No feathers, no nothing. You got jacked.
Loaded up, had my table, my
should have had you a Rottweiler.
I'm gonna go show some.
That Rottweiler would have told them niggas to move around.
I seen a little cross. Lauren, the family, Pop.
As soon as they seen that Rottweiler, they be like, no, we don't want no chickens. We cool.
Got down the freeway ways. I pulled over, and I thought about it like, what am I going down for? I want to show bro some support. Then I got back on the freeway. I thought about it again, and got off the freeway. And I was sitting there, I said, let me think about it. Tell wife, let me think about it. I said, you know what? It's the third time I had to think about it. So you know what?
Go ahead and do it.
Go back home.
Go ahead and do it.
You know what I mean? Like, if I had to think about something 3 times, then I already know. Normally, when my instincts say go, I just go. If my mind say let's just go, and I was going, but then a thought came 3 different times telling me like, nah, now follow my mind. So, as it unfolded, then I seen the grand opening, and I seen the afterward.
Much love in the chat. Much love.
Ticking, and
hit that like, man. We got too many people in here to be looking like that on the likes. Y'all disrespectful. You already know what to do when y'all come in.
Orchestrating the fade, whatever was going on. If you don't have no elders around, like me or elders that are respected, because me off the top, if I would have been there, we doing something now. If you got an issue with anybody out here today, you better keep your mouth shut. You better not say nothing. We shouldn't be in this parking lot doing no
Argue it or
type
nothing.
of fight. Not today. Not today. If you'd have brought it to my attention, hey, old boy over the foul, I would have grabbed you up, smacked you up, and got you on your way. Because today, if they come and show
He said,
support from
grab
here,
you up, smack
ain't
you
no
up.
arguing, ain't no talking.
He said, I would have
Y'all
just
be on
grabbed
y'all
you up,
P's and
smacked
Q's
you
and
up.
be quiet.
Straight to
You
the
feel me? I don't care
business.
if you see your arch enemy over here. Right now, they showing respect from them. Man down, whatever the issue was. But it take a real, a G, a old head that is respected. And you got youngsters running youngsters. Ain't gonna work. You gotta have some order.
Yep.
And somebody that they
Facts.
respect. You know, so
Facts.
you know, that was
If ain't
a sad
nobody there,
situation. Then,
people just
the
popping
next
it.
day, yeah. The burger thing, you know what I mean? That didn't end well. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's about, you try to give back, you know, I try my best to give back to the hood, but I don't want to live and die in the hood, you know, so I say my goal is to get out, be the big homie to show these youngsters how to get out the hood.
Yep. He just
Not
telling
how to
y'all right
survive
now,
in
the
hood, how to
youngsters is
live, how
running
to
the
beat
youngsters. The
system,
OGs like, man, I'm
how to,
cool on
you
them
know, get your
dudes.
sack right, how to get the next foreign whip, no. How to get away from this. This destruction, this murder, this everything that's going on over here. This niggas hating each other, your neighbor on neighbor, everybody against each other.
Everybody live too close. You need some space between some people. We ain't supposed to be on top of each. We ain't supposed to be living on top of each other like that in apartment buildings. That's not human.
Back. When you escape, get away.
Didn't nobody build that in the beginning of times? Wasn't nobody, man, wasn't nobody, when the Americas was first started, they did not think of people living on top of each other, and especially some goddamn apartment buildings. That was not the American way. But it was when people needed more money on that one space, and then they'll stack the broke people up and have them all up in there, and then go ahead and get the government money that they already got approved to even get the building that they got and they built for you. So right when they built the building, they already locked in with the money, and then they just getting your little pennies, and then y'all popping each other off and just moving in, moving out, moving. They don't care. It's just like the money. All it's just coming in the same bank account. It don't matter what name, just as long as you got a social security, you a citizen, you American citizen. Oh yeah, you good. Go ahead, move on in. Yeah, we ain't tripping. Yeah, it's good. Go ahead. Cool. You Section 8, okay, low income. Hey, we know them people too. Go ahead and sign right here. We will holler at your counselor. And once your counselor say, oh yeah, it's cool, we gonna give them a try. You know, we never seen them do nothing before, but we gonna give them a try. Yeah, well, that's what's gonna happen. Then we'll give you a try, and then when you burn that spot, best believe you won't be getting a spot for a whole long time. But they're gonna put you on that recycle mode. You're gonna be waiting for a motherfucking a spot for like 3-4 years, man. It's gonna be disrespectful. You're gonna be so mad waiting in that line, you probably go back to jail trying to get money or trying to find somewhere to live. It's all a setup. Who in the hood that's trying to do good fresh out of jail mess up because your baby daddy over there or your baby mama came over there, y'all start arguing, they kick you out the spot. You know you got to do the process 3 years all over again. What you gonna do for them 3 years? Him or her probably going to jail. Why? Because you in the streets. And then you can't stay nowhere long because everybody gonna be like, man, get out. You ain't got no money, man. What this? Whatever it is, because Section 8 ain't kicking in, and whatever it is to mess it off. You got to go sit in the lines all day. Man, I've been sitting in the line looking at people waiting. And, man, we be there in the morning. Damn near don't leave till evening. You be like, you still ain't get a spot? No, it said we got to come back tomorrow. What the fuck? Then you got to spend money while you waiting there because you gotta get there. Then you got to eat while you there. Come on, man. Stop playing. And you up there asking for money, but you got to spend money while you wait. That don't make no sense, unless it makes sense. Once you make it make sense, you going to see what Cowboy doing right here. Me too. I ain't in the boondockies, though. It ain't California, but he in the boondockies. He off the grid. I ain't off the grid. Dollar Tree, the Sonic Burger, the BP is down the street. I ain't off the grid. I just ain't got no sidewalks. Get it right. A school is across the street. Get it right. I ain't in no boondockies. This is boondockery. I ain't into boondockery. Look at his scenery. Look at my sceneries. 2 different boondockeries. He don't got no greens nowhere. No water. He look like he's very much in Vegas.
About to build your house where? Build a house up here, man.
It look hot as hell out there, boy. Look at all that dust on his hands and shoulders and shirt. Boy, he off the grid. I ain't off the grid. I'm in the city. Don't never say I'm off the grid. You see the cars drive by. When you gonna see a car drive by over here? Not never.
You know, the hood always call us back.
You gotta be in some kind of town to see cars drive by all day. Him, not never.
The whole better life away from that shit. You know, 'cause now I look at everything over there. Nothing but drama, nothing but death. You know what I mean? So, yeah, look at my house going right here for a 260 house.
And this audio on here is messed up.
Already starting on. Now, this is a long ways from Crenshaw. How do you feel about being out here?
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all.
Siren. Most you heard this morning is a dog bark. That's about it. But a lot of dudes claim that they own a hood and don't have a house on there.
You better know it.
How do you feel right now to own your own Crenshaw? Man, I feel good, man.
You better know it.
I seen niggas die in front of apartments we didn't even live in. We didn't even stay in them apartments. You know. It's what is that looking good?
What is the feeling of freedom like, man, to have your own, man? How important is it for a man to have his own?
Man, shit, look, we at war right now. You better have your own. You know what I mean? You better.
He talking about his spot off the grid.
shut down
He
that
just
grocery
bought a
store.
spot off the grid with one of his thick Nipsey Hussle type chains.
You know, our solar panels got groceries right there. You know what I mean? Go up in these mountains, go do some hunting and shit. You know? So yeah, living off of the land, like I said, I'm sitting here every day. I'm charging my phone. I'm watching TV. I ain't got no bills. So
They say homesteading is the new way.
You got a phone bill for
people
sure.
that can't take the inner city. Or
What's
don't
up with
wanna
this
fit
brother
into
and
the
this
grain.
Spike Lee flipped
And they
up
get
hat?
away from violence. What's your take on that?
Him and this flipped up Spike Lee hat ain't doing it for me, gang.
yeah, I just think it's the smartest move though. Like you said, I was paying $3,000 a month just to pay one rent, and I had 3 buildings, so I was paying $16,000 a month just paying rents on stores and shit. Now I'm paying $500 a month, and I got 5 city blocks. You know what I mean? So one of my gold chains paid for all this shit. You know? So
Wow. Who said it again?
what we talked to? Which was?
What did you say? What paid for what?
One of my gold chains. You know, the price I paid for one of them gold chains, you know, it was time to get this. I went to the pawn shop.
Now, Nipsey said in one of his interviews that
Oh,
he wanted to
okay,
get some
okay.
assets, some land, and some property.
His name is
That was one of his famous
Malik.
interviews.
Yeah.
How does that correlate with what you're doing right now?
Oh, yeah, that's the real marathon, because we already see what's going on.
Yeah,
you know,
on his way to
even,
Vegas. Yep. He
last
caught
week,
Luce
they
Cannon
offered
out there.
social
Yep, you're right.
Or whatever, they named it after Neff, but motherfuckers still down in politics. You know what I mean? You ain't got enough respect, you know, so yeah, it's time to move on. You know, I don't want to live and die in the hood. I'd rather, you know, drop
Malik
some
Spellman.
breadcrumbs and show them how to get out the hood. But yeah, I'm tired of putting mine on the line.
What advice can you give the youngsters out there that don't know what to do, but you doing something that you feel could probably benefit them because it helped you having ranch land and stuff like that? Because a man with no land, of course, has no voice.
Yeah. Well, just do what you want to do and don't care what nobody say. You know, when I first started talking about this land, the homies thought I was crazy. You know what I mean? But now, a year later, they looking like, damn, I made a smart move. You know what I mean? So, no matter what nobody say, as long as you know you doing the right thing, you do the right things. Yeah.
Yeah, I know if he kept walking around in his hood, somebody was gonna chip him for sure.
So would it be fair to say that
Like somebody was gonna get
this
Cowboy
is an
one day.
extension of the mind of
Wicked would have pumped somebody up. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? Just anybody that he was beefing with. Somebody would have chipped him.
Sir. Yes, sir. I want to be the landlord. I'm tired of paying rent. You know what I mean? Paying rent.
Wow.
You know, I want to pull up on the first of the month with my hand out.
Wow.
That's a good job. The landlord. Well, God ain't making no more land.
Yeah, that's true.
He making cars. They making all that. He ain't making no more land. So
For
you
sure
better get
that.
some.
He ain't making no
That's
more
very
land.
true. Yeah.
Show us your fence, man. Show us around a little bit, man.
Man, look at that 360 view. Look at this from my house. It's a total 360 view. Look at that, though. Look at that.
See, you got shade on the mountains over there.
So it's a gang of RVs.
Thinking this going down in the ground.
It looked like Desert Storm. He looked like he in Iraq. He looked like he in Iran.
Full 360 windows all the way around, glass ceiling.
Now, would it be fair to say that when
He looked like he in Iran.
Doing this thing of work, that's who he was born and reared, so he had another choice but to adapt that. But I want that experience.
Look how dark he got being out there too.
Getting away from that.
and building your own.
He look
This is
dark
good.
as
You see,
hell,
you built your
bruh.
own fence and everything.
He's
man.
still skinny,
Yes,
but
sir.
he look dark as
Tell me
hell,
about
bruh.
this fence, man, because
He out there
I came out
burning
here
up.
last time. You damn near had me blindfolded showing me the property. You've done a lot of work. You put a lot of progress, man. Shows that fence, man. Pile rocks right there, boy. Now, my neighbors be dropping off shit. Sure. You know, my neighbors is helping me out. You know, got good neighbors. You know, farmers is different. You know, you get in LA, man, your neighbor ain't gonna say hi to you. You can't even wave at your neighbor. You know, neighbors out here, they, you know, good people out here. Good people.
I guess that's good enough for him some horses. But I know lifting them logs by himself, man, he on a Rocky Balboa routine. Hell yeah. Now that's off the grid. That's why I be telling people, like, why you be saying I'm off the grid and you be seeing cars drive by me all day? This is off the grid. You don't know what you're talking about.
I think this is extraordinary.
I guess.
And what's the name of your ranch, man? Sand City. In between LA and
Nah,
Vegas.
he spent
Between
more than
Sin
5.
City
He spent about like,
Sand City.
I said good.
I'm gonna build a whole city out of
I
sand.
said good what he paid for a chain, because he said not just the chain to pawn. He said what I would have spent, what I spent on one of them thick gold chains is what I bought this for. So you got to think it's closer to 20. It's going to be for sure closer to 20 bands. But cash 20 bands.
Look at you
type
now
shit.
where you are. Yeah, absolutely.
But look where you going to be. That's the boondocks. That's off the grid. Like, they know nobody want to live there. Like, you know how many decades going to have to pass before that becomes a little city? It's going to be like a needed town. It ain't going to be like,
So you train out here and everything.
man, that nigga finna be out there, nigga.
No distraction.
That's the type of place to where, nigga, you could be RIP for years and nobody know.
I know that.
Or you could be, you know what I mean, nobody seen you since your last birthday, and then somebody try to happen to call you, and then come out there and nigga, you straight skeletino.
Cutting somebody speeding past you.
No help, just out there. Like, you ain't even close to a hospital. What you gonna do if you need a emergency hospital?
Shit out here, man, you get peace of mind, boy.
And then, what if he have a stroke? God forbid he have a stroke or a heart attack or a heat stroke out there in the sun, and he 50-something years old. He ain't close to no hospital. You ain't finna save
You
him.
be growing your food out here too?
That's boondocks. Definition of boondocks.
It's gonna be a fish pond right here. I'm gonna make it indoor fish pond.
Indoor fish
I'm gonna go ahead
pond.
and just make that whole thing out of rocks. I'm gonna go ahead and rock that whole thing. I'm gonna rock the whole stone by stone. So you building your house on that side, yeah. And the temporary housing is over here while you develop.
He said he's gonna build that big old pond, and he gonna do it rock by rock. Boy, if that ain't slaving, I'm cool. I'd rather do the cement and be done with it. I'm not doing no rock by rock. You crazy. You got too much time on your hands. Rock by rock? Hell no.
Hold on, big boy.
See, it's just, look, man, you in the middle of nowhere. You can yell as loud as you want, ain't nobody gonna hear you. What if one of your machines or a big old pallet just fall on you, like, you be like, help! Who gonna hear you? Who gonna hear you?
Why is a lot of
And you stuck until somebody finds you.
doing homesteading and self-sustaining on their own off the grid? Why is that? What's the
And where's the closest gas station? Hell no. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not doing that. I'll lift some plywoods, stuff of that nature. I'm not lifting no straight tree trunks from here to there. You crazy? Then he talking about the neighbors drop off stuff for free to me all the time. I bet they do. They probably got your chickens too. You ever think of that? You ever think that's why they so friendly? Have you been to their place? Bet you haven't.
1935.
I bet you they got your chickens.
Like that. I think getting the old Harry Tubman Railroad.
Never in life I be
Salute.
carrying that. And he said his old as a Harriet Tubman. That's what the Harriet Tubman, yeah. So if they did that, I won't be touching that. That's so many hundreds of years before me. I will not be touching that.
Got your shade. Good to go.
The last person to touch him was some slaves. I'm cool. I don't know what he on. And this music they got going on is not cool. But he on some I think this is like stolen music. Like you can't even play that too much. Cause I think that's what messed up my yeah, you can't play no straight up shit kicker music. That's copyrighted straight all the way. If you ain't know that's copyrighted music, then you don't know who back in the day when them shit kickers was going on with what's that dude name? That white dude?
Over there is just, you know,
The white dude, not
we see
not no
our
Kevin
shit
Costner.
over here
See,
doing
it's so
carpet
old I don't even
painting
know.
and shit. Moms and
What's
painting
that
and shit.
that old white dude, the oldest cowboy
Like I said,
classic.
That's real living when you gotta
Damn.
run to nobody's job. You know what I mean? You can sit right here and build for yourself.
And I think
Shit.
he's still alive.
I ain't got no boss.
Out of all the
God
gold
his
chains
name.
you bought in your life, do you regret it?
And I know
Oh,
John
yeah,
Wayne and all that, but he older than John
What you would
Wayne.
do with them little $10,000, $20,000 chain money now?
Clint
Oh,
Eastwood.
yes, that was
Clint Eastwood. See, y'all didn't even know who I was talking about.
Money, every other day, shit. Running through 20,
That music right there
$30,000
has been played in
on
Clint
merch,
Eastwood
spending on
movies
all
for
kinds of
sure.
Shit that really didn't matter.
Copyright for sure.
You know, now I notice that I got the land, I don't chase money as much. Wow, because I don't have them bills. So now, and every dollar I got to go to the land, I can see my money. You know, we make money every month. At the end of the month, damn, where that money go? You know, $1,200, $1,500. You don't know where that shit went. Now, I
Yeah,
say,
Clint
I had
Eastwood, he the
1,500 went to
original
gate,
cowboy.
1,000 went to
That music
so
right
can
there,
see
I didn't heard it
see
before.
everything.
Sitting with my dad watching that
Grandma
stuff when I was a
said, she said,
kid.
whatever you do, you got some money.
And he was
Just
blazing
BAC,
stuff. Even
so.
when he was young to old, he was blazing all the way to his old days, just blazing people. Always got a toothpick in his mouth,
Damn.
always thick ass eyebrows with the cowboy hat. He be looking at it like this, and then he just be peeling off Mexicans. He be peeling off white dudes.
All
I'm
this
like,
right here,
damn.
what we seeing
Clint
right
Eastwood.
now is pretty much like the front entry.
I wonder
And the other
if
side
he is
under
alive. He's like
construction, of
100.
course.
Yo, really, this side right here is really the back. It's called the front of the property. I gave my dad the acre up front, so my dad got that front acre. Then my wife's dad, I gave the second acre.
Oh, okay.
Then we got a couple acres just farming.
Wow.
Farming animals. Then I'm taking about an acre myself. So.
And then you can't wait to bring your kids out here and play.
Oh, next week. Next week, my son will be down here all week with me.
Wow.
We're gonna build some chicken coops. Yeah, we're gonna build some chicken coops, paint some cars, give me a little tool belt, get to show them how to work some tools. Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
Well,
How old your son?
9, shit, 8, 9.
That's child labor, man.
No.
He said child labor, 8, 9. I don't know if I think with the waters and stuff like that, I could have my son do something like that, 8, 9. You know, help bring the waters in. I wouldn't expect. I would say after 10, I would ask for 10 to 12. You for sure bringing cases of water in. I'm talking about gallon waters. When you 8, yep, you got enough. You got 2 hands. Bring that one in. When I was like maybe like 3, I was taking 2 gallons. My dad was like, "Man, you strong." Yep, I was trying to be my dad so fast. Like I seen how big he was. I just thought I was my dad, and then I was watching Ninja Turtles and all that stuff. I thought I was a real, like, you know what I mean? I thought I was a little shit kicker. My dad used to be like, "Look at T, man, look at that boy go up them stairs." And I had to go up like 3 or 4 stairs with 2 waters. And even if I felt like I was gonna drop it, just cause my dad pumped me up, I got through the door. That's how I know through football, all that Pee Wee Pop Warner. If it wasn't him or him calling in, be like, "Oh, go home real quick, woo woo." My mom be like, "Yeah, talk to your dad." He be like, "Man, you better make it, man. You told me to buy them shoes for you. What? Didn't you say you want to play football?" "Yeah." Like, "You sure you want to play football? Don't stop now. Like, your friends gonna laugh at you." Next thing you know, become the biggest monster on there. Biggest monster on there. All right, man. We gonna get this. We gonna go to get this. Brother Rashid, brother Fafi, but Medib, the dude that be over there with 600 at Santa Monica beach by the beach. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we finna talk about Eddie Boy. Yes, sir. And I showed y'all when I went Eddie Boy live. Remember what I showed y'all in that live? It was proof. I ran the video back. He said, "Oh, Neptune in the chat." Oh man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Neptune, man. How you doing out there with that big old land and all that stuff you doing? Yes, you sure see it. You should be, boy, you said the right thing, Eddie boy. Because, boy, at this point, y'all all content. If you did what you did, you shouldn't have did it. But we living in a world where you go your way, I go my way. Other than that, it's content. Don't try to get on me, brother. I done gave my name numerous of times. I'm done with giving my name. I done gave my name out on 4 different big platforms, over 25K. So please, if you didn't get it then, it's already a membership. You can get it there. Other than that, I'm not finna keep giving out my government name, nigga. I told you, I ain't told on nobody. Ain't got no stand. Never even thought to get on no goddamn stand. You know you're going to trial facing life. Yeah, I know. You sure you don't want to get on the stand? Come here, let me tell you in your ear. No! Why you keep asking me? I'm not finna get up in there and be like, yeah, he did it, and I rode with him, and then had the audacity to sell a story in front of the people, and then the people that's judging you, and then the nigga you telling on, and then I know you from red light, green light? Absolutely. I don't care if he telling. I am not going up there. I think I would do better by shutting up. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think by shutting up, I would go home faster. Before the car, after the car, in the substation, in the jail cell, and all the way to court. I would take being quiet for 400, please. This ain't no jeopardy. No, my life is in jeopardy. Talking to you, that's free information, and information ain't never been free. When was information free? Sometimes you gotta pay your sisters and brothers to see what happened with your shit. They don't even want to tell you because they probably know the culprits. Give them some bread. I bet you they know everything. Just like the rats in the hood. That's why I said I kind of got clever with this stuff. Because I'm the oldest, but it's 5 of us. But I got a sister 7 years older than me. By the time I was 7, she was 14 doing whole other stuff. By the time I'm 10, she's 17, man, she ain't hanging out with me and I ain't hanging out with her. And I do boy stuff. Like, get BB guns and be hitting targets in the back, knocking down cans, and then we just go to squirrels and animals. Disrespectful. That stuff was not YouTube friendly. But I was doing it. Got caught, 8 years old, super soaker, me and my homie Mike. We called him Mike. Me and this nigga, we both had Huffies. Both our dads bought us new ones. Yeah, I had a blue one. I'm telling myself I had a blue one. And it said Huffy and red. And it had the little sponge thing on the front. It had the little covering on the little thing where you adjust the handlebars. It had the little pipe thing, the little scrunchy. Woo, and I had the pegs. His shit was like black. So me and Mike, we smashed. Mind you, we like 8 years old. Never forget what I did. We was like 8 years old. We west side to the motherfucking gas station. Bam. I get him like $1 or $2, and I filled up a double pack super soaker. Like the pump one, my dad got me. I had the pump one. I filled up the double super soaker pump with gas and got back on our bikes, and we west side back to the house. So it's my idea. This was not Mike's idea. This was my money. I was getting allowances, and I was working, and I had money to spend it on, and I was just doing it. And it wasn't different for me to buy gas because I had a go-kart too. So that's why you say like, damn, you 8 years old buying gas? Yeah, back then when they know your family and they know you live in the neighborhood, yes. But today they would go to jail for what they sold me. On the dead homies, they would. But since they knew my family and shit, we talking about 80s, baby. So if I'm 8 years old, what's this, like 90, 91 type shit? So bam. Go up in there, bam, we smash back. Whoa. I said, hey, let's go to this house. So we go to this house. It's empty. It's been vacant for a long time. It's a big-ass, nice-ass house, but it got a gang of grass. It's the brown, tall grass all around. It's just the ugliest house. I guess that's why I picked it, because it was the ugliest house in the hood, mind you. So, bam, we go. And we break into the gate, me and Mike. Now, we kids, we ain't knowing that people might be watching us. We making too much noise. We ain't on that level yet. We just on demon time straight. Well, I was, but he was following. That's how I knew I was bad. So then we go. I spray down the building. Woo, he didn't do it. He just watched. But then he lit the thing. He was like, you want me to light right here? Like, yeah, we had a lighter and everything, gang. We had no matches. So, bam, we light that bitch. Whoa, the whole house started catching fire. All of a sudden, the police pull up. The fire department, all that. I don't know how long we was how long we was there, but we was watching. We were just watching it going flames, like straight Chucky type, Home Alone type shit. I guess I probably was watching Home Alone back then, but that's what I did. Man, the police arrested me, Mike, and these are the words he told me before he put me in the back of the car. He said, "Why did you do that?" I said, He said, "That's all you have to say?" He said, "Where do you live?" He said, "You know your phone number or you going to jail?" I knew my phone number, so I told him my home phone number. This nigga called, boop, they called dispatch. They find out I'm right around, literally the next street up type shit. So then, yeah, this nigga told me, and he told me from my mama, he said, "Yeah, if this little guy is 8 years old, you better watch him. He's most definitely, him and his friend will be going to prison when they get older. Keep this up, he will be going to prison when he gets older." Look what I did. Went to that bitch 4 times, nigga. Stupid shit, too. And then it became, my dad was like, "Why you always trying to say your homies? Why you always going to jail trying to say your homies?" I was like, "What? You always got the strap, right?" "Yep." "You always get arrested last, right?" "Yeah." So who's better at it? Shouldn't you be doing it by yourself, or why you keep doing it with your friends? They needed some money. They ain't supposed to be doing it. Right. My dad was mad. He was like, "This life is not a football. This not the football field no more, T. You got a team, I know, them your boys, but bruh, in real life, y'all, when y'all score, y'all gone. When you score, you gone. I wasn't hearing none of that. I'd be like, "Yes, Dad. All right, for sure. All right," go right back outside. I would hear what he say while I'm walking down the street. As soon as I see the homies, right out the window. That's how quick it was. Right down the street, 3 streets up. That's how fast I forgot. And then he was a drive-by, like he said, you go to work, or he just be smashing around doing some shit. And he be like, "You always be walking behind them niggas." I'm like, "What you mean?" He be like, "You let the pack walk ahead of you, and you and like a female, or you, your homie and a female, it be y'all 3. So you already know, like, you gonna have to say the pack." I be like, "Yeah, because I know if I'm with all them niggas be coming around with gauges and stuff. They be downing niggas in the hood with gauges. Like, I know, I done seen niggas try to do it. Nigga try to do me twice at Rogers Park. Just riding down beach. Riding down, beach. Hell yeah. Hyde Park. Eucalyptus. Get right there by motherfucking Rogers Park, nigga, and be in the 90s. Nigga, you wear any red bike, them niggas was on you. That was not no easy time. That's why I said I grew up different. I grew totally different. Bro, just going to the homies house. And even if I'm in the Queen Streets and the next hood over is the NHPs, both our hood is big. So even to drive through on a bike, nigga, I'm cutting through back streets. I'm cutting through Rogers Park, coming through the back alleyway where nobody go. Nobody goes through that first street with the big old dip. That's only for homies only. Nigga, you go through there, it's a little small little parking lot that we use it for church, but it's a small little walkway. And you're gonna get to the bleachers and all the park field, the Rogers Park. Nigga, out west side through the grass, nigga, all the way to the basketball courts where Paul Pierce used to be playing, and them tennis courts, and go straight through that motherfucking parking lot. I'm getting straight to Taco House, quick. Taco House, right up the hill. Right up the hill. Then you better not be tired, nigga, if they chasing you, nigga. You better get up that hill, nigga. You better figure out a way, nigga. You get to Taco House, that's safe land. Taco gonna have a gang of niggas all out, and all the lights in the front of the building, or the whole apartment building, lights off. You wouldn't even know. It was a small little a brick wall by Taco House, right across the street from Highland. And nigga, this nigga would have that light off first. It used to zap. It used to zap bugs and shit like that. Nigga just took the whole light out. The bugs stopped coming. Nigga, it's a small ass cut in the wall, and it's a small ass walkway, like real small in the back of this building. And nigga, if you didn't know about that cut, boy, woo! I used to be in the cut with them niggas, and I used to be scared for them niggas. Them niggas used to be talking brazy off the wet daddies. Oh my Lord. Talking about all the shit I shouldn't even heard. I was a young nigga hearing that shit. I'm talking about 12 years old over there, and they like, "What's up, blood?" You be like, "Who that over there?" "It's Taco." "Hey, what's up, blood? You want to get in?" Like, "What? Get over here, T-Dog." And then they'll try to like run up on you, like snatch your bike and shit, acting like they finna get gangster your bike and all that. Boy, if you did not hustle and tussle for your bike, bruh, you better at least tussle or use a certified buster. Bosco would have never made it. I know this. He would have been gone. He would have been scared when niggas over there. Man, it was gorilla lust. But we was regular boys. We didn't have no cell phones. We didn't have no internet. Nigga, you was viral off of knocking a nigga tooth out wrestling. That's what made you wrestle. Nigga, if you knock the homie teeth out wrestling, nigga on a dead homies, nigga, that's a highlight for like at least 2 months. The whole hood gonna know about it. And then you better have one of them mamas that got a good dental plan, because we is Inglewood, so I know a lot of niggas that got their shit put back in. They put that bitch in milk, just niggas put it in milk and saved teeth. I know niggas that did that too. I've been around. Nigga, that shit, that back in it, not safe. No way ski. Come down Hyde Park if you want to. Come down Beach if you want to. Come down Eucalyptus if you want to. Come down Queen if you want to. Come down Buckthorn if you want to. Come down Hillcrest if you want to. Bruh, do it. Come down Inglewood Ave if you want to. In certain hours, we knew it was foot patrol time. At certain hours in Inglewood, it's foot patrol time. You better not drive. Inglewood police will whoop you, strip you, and put a thing on you. And then, if they ain't really got nothing on you, they'll drop you off in your ops. Yes, this is true stories. Inglewood police did drop people off in their ops. They dropped me off in the Legends before. Nobody was outside, but they dropped me off, and I walked back dressed, and they did it. They did the 6-0s to the IFs, and the other way around, the IFs to the 6-0s. What's that nigga name? Massey. Oh, y'all want to hear about Massey? I heard Massey. Y'all want to know the Inglewood police? I got stories on him. Massey, true story. Massey was one of the ones that dropped me off in the Legend Crips. Dead homies, on my daddy rest in peace. This nigga caught me with a FUBU Queens hoodie on, the red one. It was like real shiny, like almost glittery. Y'all know back in the day, he had the New York, it was Queens, it was Brooklyn. The Brooklyn one was black. But anyway, I had the red one that said Queens. It was FUBU. It was a FUBU like hoodie. I don't red Dickies. And I don't red Chucks, red belt, all that. Do you know, since I ran from this nigga one time, this nigga caught me from the back. He had one come from the front of the building and one come from the back. So I'm running, whoa. These niggas beat me up. This is a true story. This was Inglewood police dead. Massey whooped my feet. Him and another, it was this short, it was another short light-skinned one. He was a hop-out boy too. He was the new, he was but we used to call him Spreewell, like Latrell Spreewell. He was like one of the midget niggas, like with glasses. But if he bounced out on that car on you, ooh, he'd get up on you. But yeah, they whooped my feet. Dropped me off in the Legend Crips. Dropped me off right on like Flower and some shit. Right at the little liquor store and shit. It's a liquor store inside their hood that's on the corner. I don't know if it's still open though. I ain't slid over there in so long. Ain't no need for me to go over there. Nigga, them days is over with. But shit, they had a little liquor store right off of like Flower and shit like that. It's like in the 90s-ish, like by Tamarack and all that large. So anyway, yeah. So they dropped me off right there. I had a west side, walk back home. So then another time, I run from the police. It's me and the homie Boule. Boule is 14. I'm 16. I'll never forget. I'll never forget this day. Me and Boule serving. It's summertime. So Boule, his mama letting him hang out now since he turned 14. And we call him Boule because he had a Boule smile. You smile like Kool-Aid. You feel me? So his name Boule. Dark ass nigga, big ass, white ass teeth. Kind of like what's that nigga boy? Red Bull. Yeah, kind of like Red Bull. Dark ass nigga with white ass teeth. Just like Red Bull. So yeah. We run from the police one night. I'll never forget it. We both had black hoodies on, and I remember Smiley had on Boule had a black hoodie with some gray Dickies, like straight up G shit. I don't know what shoes he had, but I know he got fucked up. He was screaming. So I get away from the police. Whoa, get up out of here, whoa. So I'm in the cut. I'm laying on top of a building. I'm breathing. I don't know where Boule at. He just know to be quiet. Me personally, if I was Boule, I would have ran in the vacant cars that's been there for like 10 years. We had people with Mercedes-Benz Classics covered up for like years. Like the whole time I used to walk through his kids, they never wiped the car, never do nothing. It's just covered. It's an old classic ass Benz. We just hide up in there. We never fuck with it. Just hide up in there. Some niggas be sleeping in that bitch. So yeah, I thought he went there. All of a sudden, I hear Massey. Here he is right here. Here he is right here. The nigga push him. You can hear he push him off a building. All you hear, doom. Ah, you broke my leg, blood. Ah, blood, you broke my leg. Next time I seen Boule, broken ankle. Police pushed him off. We told his mama, push for a lawsuit. This nigga did your son wrong. Mama said, should have been running from the police with drugs on him anyway. His mama was a mail lady too. Me and the homies was like, we had some educated homies. Everybody went just banged out. We had some niggas, some of the homies that used to fix cars look like straight nerds. We had some homies that was straight up plumbers. Go talk to your mom and tell her how to get a legal lawyer. Man, what? Push the homie 14 years old, Massey. We gonna see about him right now. We gonna get to him too. We gonna get to Eddie. Well, I'm gonna see if they got Massey on here. Let me see if they got Massey on here. Cause y'all need to know. In Inglewood, don't go there. Don't go there. If you hear about that police Massey, he gonna get you dead homies. Massey, watch. Massey. He on some of my reports. Okay, you want to act goofy? Massey, Inglewood. Yup. Inglewood, police. Massey, Inglewood. That shit searched on its own. I ain't even do that. Watch, you gonna see who Massey is. See? The first thing, family demands answers after a man died in Inglewood police study. This is Massey. This is what comes up under his name. It says another one, what Inglewood mayor says about man who died in police custody. This is Massey. I'm telling you, gang, I'm not a liar. I'm too old to just be lying on a nigga. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you something better. I'm gonna look it up on my history, right? Look it up on my history, and we're gonna see, cause this motherfucking thing moving too slow. And I know for sure sometime yesterday I blew by something, and this buster ass nigga, my family was talking and I couldn't watch it because I was still driving. So one thing I do know is they said something about Massey, and all I kept hearing was Massey, but I couldn't even hear it. I don't know if it's rap, news, street TV. Let me see. Warren Cali. Let me see. Oh yeah, man, I'm too good. I'm too good, man. Here we go. And now y'all can see if I'm lying. Y'all can see if I'm lying about this police officer that beat me up, dropped me off in the Legend Crips, and the homie, I was 16. He did that twice when I was like 16, 17. And then when I was 16 for sure, Boule got pushed off the top of the building. We was on 400 Queen. We was in the building of 427 West Queen. That's where he got pushed off of. It's a deck. It covered the cars, but it's not. It's a garage where it's wooden. You got locks on the little shit. You got little shelves, but you can pull your car in. It sticks over it a little bit, but it don't close up. It's not enclosed. It's 420 watts. Man, they pushed that nigga off of that building. Dead homies. I was like, man, I even told my mama go holler at his mama. I was like, mama, the police broke this nigga leg. She said, what? Yep, I forgot his real name. That's my sister era. My sister era. She was in class with that dumbass nigga. And Boule know my sister can fight. Boule know my sister be whipping grown man feet. He know that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Boule, he know my sister was whipping feet in middle school. That's why he know me, Bosco. He was like, yeah, T-Dog, Neptune, blood gonna whip blood ass. But anybody from the hood gonna be like, yeah, Neptune gonna whip his. I mean, his sister could whip. Yeah, if my sister can, it's not a problem, brother. Not a problem, brother. But I'm talking about boxing only. Other than that, you made me wait too long. You had me on YouTube looking for you too long, nigga. No, it's not working like that. Ain't no backyard boogie, no Mac 10 going down, nigga. Ain't no backyard boogie going on with me and Bosco. Nigga, I need my money on. Nigga, if I got a dental plan. So if I got to continue this dental plan and this healthcare insurance and stuff that I got going on, please, on the dead homies, nigga. There ain't nothing free but air and the sun. Ain't nothing free. So get it right. And I want to let that be known. I ain't goofy. I ain't no goofy. I had to work for this. I didn't just wake up with all these subscribers like, no, you tripping. I didn't, no. Since you made me wait, nigga, and since you got whooped out on the internet and you got famous that way, on the dead homies, that's how you going out. And I'm aiming straight for where, you know, you had that incident when that dude did that to your face. So you had reconstructive surgery. So I know what to bang. That is the target. I know that's why you run from all these celebrity phase, Bosco. Let's not forget, the world keeps forgetting you got hit in the face on Manchester and Ash at 76 gas station. The other dude that got hit by the name of Diablo didn't make it. You see what I'm saying? Bosco, now look, you being a super gang member to the world, right? If you was on Manchester and Ash and you was in a car when the Mexicans blitzed and RIP'd him and popped you in the face, where was your firecrackers at? Where was your firecrackers at? Because if you let off anything, it would have been on camera. And if it was on camera, you would have did time. You didn't do no time, brother. I'm sorry, Bosco. I just got to take your face off on a regular. Because they try to take your face off in real life. So that's why Bosco don't want to fight nobody. He got hit in the face. He put a tattoo over it. Anybody that creams that, it's over with. He already ugly. So what else you want to do to live through? He's already, every time he wake up and brush his teeth, that's pure traumatization. If I looked like that and I had to brush my teeth every day, that would be pure traumatization. I'd be like, God, please. Is there some blessed oil that I could rub it on my face if? Is there some water that will cleanse my face and set me free from the demons that sit upon my skin? I rebuke this skin in the name of Whoop-de-Whoop. Whatever you say. I don't know what to say. It's a lot of names. But I know one thing. It's only one Bosco 100. And always remember, Bosco, he used to call himself Bosco 1. When I knew Bosco, to be Bosco, he used to call himself 1 because he was like he was acting like he was finna have a little homie. I don't know where that 20 came from on the dead homies. Let's continue about Massey and him beating up me and the homies. And now I just found out he got indictments of RIP and niggas, NHP niggas, IFG niggas, no QSB niggas. Thank you, Jesus, or whatever you want to call them. Let's continue. But he used to whoop our feet. He dropped me off in the Legend Crips hella time, at least 2 times. And he'll only do it when you flamed up. You gotta be banged out. Or he dropped the 6-0s off in the families in the 6. They used to do that. That was Massey. The only person that played by the rules, low key, because his family was Bloods from PDL, is Blaylock. And Blaylock's son, he caught me with a 9 and 2 clips on Hyde Park and Eucalyptus finna turn into Rogers Park. They caught me with a brand new 9 and 2 clips on the dead homies. Nigga, I went to Inglewood Court. Only did 3 days because the gun was registered to who it was registered in and to register a car. And I was disabled and I couldn't reach it. True story, Inglewood Court. You go look the date and time. I gave you my name before. A 9 and 2 clips. I did 3 days and went home on the dead homies. And just to be more descriptive, I was in a black new expedition with black 10. Just in case you think I'm lying. That's public record. La 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 la. I had to tell on myself. I ain't tell on nobody.
Mostly by
Nigga.
Unarmed black Americans are 3 times more likely to be shot and killed by police rather than unarmed white Americans. For decades, the U.S. federal government did not reliably track police killings until the mid-2010s. Many police departments did not report the use of forced deaths. Some deaths were recorded as justifiable homicides without detail. The official FBI data missed hundreds of cases per year. California has some of the highest police shootings in the nation, and police like Officer Massey will be a major face. Massey was an 11-year police veteran and had been in 4 separate shootings involved in unarmed civilians throughout his career, one being Richard Tyson, also known as Tiny Taco, He was a 20-year-old member of the neighborhood Paru.
Yeah, I don't know Tiny Taco. I was in jail for him. I don't know no Tiny. I know Baby. I know Big, Little, and Baby. I don't know no Tiny.
An officer from the Department of Anti-Crime Team had tried to stop him and had a cold.
I know Big, Little, and Baby. I don't know Tiny. That's how much years we got in between.
Officers then followed. One being Officer Massey, who was searching for him in the backyard. He found him hiding in a dense bush. The officer told him to surrender, and police alleged that Richard advanced towards the officer. At some point, the man reached for his waistband allegedly.
Allegedly.
The officer was
blinking him down. This is Massey.
Richard was shot 6 times that day and was later pronounced dead. Police later admitted they found no gun. Richard was only 20 years old. Since 2005, officers in Los Angeles County have killed over 15 people who were riding bikes in separate incidents. On May 11, 2008.
Oh, he fought your brother, big homie?
Driving with 2 friends. According to police,
crime is horrible. Stop the crime. Please, stop the crime.
The officers fired several shots at the vehicle coming towards them.
That's why we talking about this. We don't want to see no more crime tape. Just stay in your section. You don't got to push peace. Just stay in your section and stop crossing people out on the walls. And it's going to be peace. Just stay in your, you know.
Was detained for questioning without injury.
Oh, he's still in jail?
29 shots were fired inside the car, and Michael was shot 5 times, taking his life. Police alleged they thought the group of 3 was shooting at them, but no gun was ever found. This all happened after Riley's fast food chain in Inglewood. Christopher, one of Michael's
not Rally's though.
Car. He ordered a hamburger, but realized there was no condiments on it like he asked for. He went back to the window and was waiting.
I support it. At least these pictures back in the day used to look like the size of your sandwich. Now they blow them up so big, you be arguing with your mama. She gonna tell you she believe that the sandwich is bigger than what it is. And it ain't, and insist that you go. Your sandwiches used to look these size. Your chicken sandwiches, your burgers on the commercials. Now, just don't do it to sell. If you ain't going to Five Guys, Habit, and even In-N-Out got the little shy thin burgers. I ain't gonna even lie. I be thinking In-N-Out, you need to beef your smash burgers up a little smashier, but you know what I mean? One thing I ain't gonna do is try to marathon, go get your knocked off burger. Dead homies. I would tell the world, that's one place I won't be going. I wouldn't care if the marathon burger was in goddamn motherfucking Paris. Paris. Yeah, because when you get out there, they ain't saying Paris. They saying Paris. I wouldn't eat a marathon burger in Paris. Hell no. I be thinking blickies and switches and all type of European, Muslim, Indonesian motherfuckers gonna slide around this bitch. I be waiting for somebody to come with a skeezy. Looking like one of them extras that be them rent gangsters that be with Drake. Them UK looking ass niggas. What's his sidekick name? And they faces, man, them Somalian dudes, you be thinking like, man, he ain't on nothing. Man, that dude would samurai your soul. He would take your soul. Looking like straight, you know what I mean? Looking like they deal with jury and stuff like that. They dealing with jury in a whole nother way. You be thinking these niggas fresh off the boat. You be thinking they pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, my mama. You gonna be like, well, they ain't Mexican. They don't look Puerto Rican. They look a little Negro-ish. But them teeth that they be having spaced out like toes, ooh, you know that ain't black. Somehow, they a little more attuned to the jungle. And some of the jungle edibles share the same features. It ain't African. He probably came over there and did some things that were a little strange for a little bit of change. It made y'all people a little darker, but that hair, it ain't crispy enough. It ain't crispy Kringles. Nah. That ain't the crisp cut fries way. They be having the little swirls and stuff looking like they got them Hawaiian silkies and S-curls in they ish. Quite naturally. They got the skin tone, but they just ain't black. Type ish. But back to Mr. Massey and his mishaps and mischiefs through Inglewood, rest in peace and gang members and getting away with it. And don't forget, Massey is still an officer today. And don't forget, Inglewood today still don't wear cameras. Always remember that. Right by the SoFi Stadium, right where the Olympics and all that stuff finna be, Inglewood police to this day still don't wear body cams. Let's continue.
New Burger. That's when you heard gunshots. Prosecutors allege that the shots were fired by a Crip named Tremont at people at the Rowley's Burger in Inglewood because it was a known hangout for rival bloods. It sounded so close, like they were shooting at us. I just ran because I didn't want to die, Christopher said. The others had already gotten inside the car and started to drive off. Michael opened up a back door so his friend could get in the car. That's just
Damn, that officer got cheeks.
And Roman Fernandez
She got a little cheek of these. I see you. I see you.
In the direction of officers. Officers Reagan and Fernandez believed that shots were coming from the Honda because the car was in.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it already. Come on, man. Y'all cheating me. There's about 50 people in the chat, man. Can I get it up to 30? Can y'all get me up to 30 one time? That's just 3 people.
And just like a common thing, police took no wrongdoing in killing Michael. They blamed it all on Tremont.
Good looking out for the super chat. IPD brought a reverse discrimination lawsuit against his former employee. Fatal shootings, accidents, captured video camera following investigations. These accidents.
On August of 2008, Officer Massey was one of 7 officers that shot a homeless man being named Eddie Franco.
Shot a homeless man.
Franco was shot 47 times near La Brea
Whoa.
and Market Street.
La Brea and Market? I ain't never heard of this in life. Eddie Felix Franco, 56 years old, homeless man on La Brea and Market. That's right at the swap meet. That's right at the little jewelry place on the corner. That's right before you get to Doolin's. Yes, that's right before you get to Doolin's. This is across the street from the little cowboy shop too, where they sell cowboy hats and cowboy boots. And then it's the parking structure you could walk to go park your car up a couple levels. Where Nipsey Hussle and Compton Rick Rock be trying to slide and do some footage up there, like niggas don't know where you at, type shit. Stupid nigga 2000. Nigga gonna be in my hood doing videos like I don't know that motherfucking parking lot. Nipsey Hussle and Compton Rick Rock is who I'm speaking of. Yeah, I said it. You doing footage, content in my hood. On top of the parking structure. Safe as fuck. Because who the hell want to park at the top when they just going to the swap meet? Safe as hell ass niggas. Only thing you might catch up there is some young ass niggas ditching school trying to smoke trees and get away because they know it's way at the top. That's where you can get a fade when you was at Inglewood High and you really wanted to get a fade with a nigga and not get caught. You go way at the top. If you're shopping, you don't go way to the top. You don't even think about it. Hell no, we ain't going to the top. I'd rather go up and down the street and find a parking spot. The fuck? Well, this man got shot 47 times on Manchester and Market. Bro, 47, 56-year-old homeless man, the police just 47 shots and got away. And this ain't his only one. This is his 3rd B. He shot one dude from, the first dude was Tiny Taco, who I don't know from NHP. I know Big Taco, Little Taco, Baby Taco. Baby Taco got the P right here. Heard he rest in peace. Little Taco is a short, buff, light-skinned nigga. Always with the short-ass braids like Bosco. But he always in YA, but he always built up, cut up, He-Man body-ass nigga. And then Taco is the Mexican. I don't know no Tiny Taco. Anybody else want to tell me something about my hood? This I did not hear about. 46 times, 47 times? How many? What? That's over. And then nobody went to jail? Massey, Inglewood police. You should be ashamed of yourself. You dropped me off in the Legend Crips hella times. You pushed the homie Boulay off the top of a building. I was telling my mama to go tell his mama to go sue your mark ass. You got away with that too. Blood was 14, I was 16. You did that. You did that. I was there. I saw you. I didn't see you. I heard you. I heard you when you, oh, here's this motherfucker right here. That was your voice. And then all you ever heard, you say, blood, my leg, bro, blood. Messi, you fucked me up, blood. Yeah, I ain't got to see it. I was there. I was running from you. I was on a whole nother building. If Boulay was in 427, nigga, I was in 425. On the top of a whole nother building. Nigga, I heard it. What you think, I'm going to look? I heard it. Y'all scrape, you let him yell for a long time, talking shit to him. I want to put some extras on there and say I ain't lying. I say you kick that nigga too. Inglewood Police Officer Massey. Yeah, I get on you too like a foul gang member. You foul. You is foul. And then, like I said, when I got arrested for that 9 with the 2 clips, man, tell me why this nigga come up in there, cause his son, Blaylock, his son is working for Inglewood Police now. He said, "Oh, you're from Queen Street?" I was like, "Why? Why does that matter?" "Oh, you know how you got to strip all the way down and stuff like that? I was just reading your back." Gay tactics. The only thing you don't got to do is take your drawers off no more. They used to make you take your drawers off the last time I was there. Now you get to keep your boxers on. You just get shake them out. Oh, my mama, you don't got to squat and cough, none of that. But, nigga, that nigga was like, "You're from Queen Street? Why you say that?" "Oh, I just read your tattoo on your back." "Hey, you know my father?" "Yeah, Big Blaylock. I seen your name already. I don't know you." "You have a name?" I said, "You got my name. Woody, woody, woot." Nigga go look it up. Blood came in there about 30, 45 minutes. Later, with Blaylock. Blaylock came with Massey. Dead homies on my daddy, rest in peace. Massey came back to his motherfucking glasses on. Fat, light-skinned nigga, always been bald head. Ha ha. "Hey, how you doing? You from Queen Street?" I looked at him. He was like, "You know me?" He said, "You look real familiar." I'm just sitting there. He just talking. "You look real familiar." I said, "Oh, is that right?" He's like, "You from Queen Street, huh?" "I do. You are familiar. You do look familiar. What's your name again, man?" I said, T-Dog. T-Dog always used to be running with Big L-Dog. You know I got him locked up. That's on the dead homies. That's what he hit me with. You know I got him locked up. Yeah, he was doing state to state. He was doing those. He was doing cashier check. Him and Diablo before Diablo got smoked. Yeah, Diablo got smoked. I said, "I already know, gang. You ain't gotta tell me. We haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been?" "Away from here. Thank you." "Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought you were dead." "Well, thank you for telling me that on West Side Queen Street Bloods. That's what Blood told me to my face behind the bars. I thought you were red. Bitch ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Mark ass nigga. I always got a purpose to show my videos. I know this nigga. On the dead homies, I go up to the Inglewood Police Station and be like, "Hey, can I talk to Massey?" I could even say, "Can I talk to Blaylock?" You know, Big Blaylock is retired. His son is running shit now. His son know how to do the get in. But one thing I know for sure is, when it come to them Blaylocks, they got to put a little respect on their name. Because they relatives is real gangsters from PDL. And I'll just put it like this. Whatever generation, that's the wolf pack of the PDLs, I put a date on it, a stamp on it. Told you, I run yards. Nigga, whatever wolf pack was with the PDLs, I don't know about PDLs, but I know all Charneezy. Yeah, Charneezy. Did you see how that name just came out? Charnel. Charnel. His real name is Charnel. He's Charneezy. If I'm OG, Blood is double OG. Yeah. Ask about Charneezy from the Wolfpack. Charnel. Little short, buff-ass nigga. His last name Blaylock, too. On what? Charnel Blaylock. Dead homies. That's a OG UBN PDL short buff knock you out ass nigga in the hood, and I ran into him in the pen. Any more questions? That's why Blaylock don't dance. He don't dance dirty with the Bloods. And he know his son got a more action by just being Blaylock, because anybody in any generation know if Blaylock pulled up, They not gonna sag you for that trees you had. I don't care if you had a QPZ on you. I don't care if you had a 50 double up on you. Blood is not gonna, what he is gonna do is, Blood gonna take it out the pack, and he gonna get his big ass motherfucking police boots and scrub that bitch in the motherfucking concrete. And you gonna be looking like, damn. And he gonna look at you like, I bet you don't gotta go to jail. I know your pockets took a loss. That's why niggas respected Blaylock. Blaylock could do you like that. Yeah, in front of the sergeant and all that. Like, no, these is gangsters. Forget the drug. We want that shit. Like, them niggas doing shit. This survival. He lost money. He took his last, and he gonna ask his homie for some more, or think of something, or stop selling it. That's what Blaylock used to do. Massey, that nigga off you with that little short. I can't remember that short, big old head, man. Yeah, I heard of a lot of people, but I really, like, you know, like I said, I ran into so much. I be confusing probation officers from juvenile hall with correctional officers, because they always the same shit. They still maced your ass. So I get it fucked up. But it's smooth though, you know? Maybe that's just me getting old, but besides this walk of life, man, you know, I be learning stuff every day. So some stuff gets suppressed because it's so far in the back of my mind. Just like with me saying Sharneezy, and then I was like, oh, Charnel, and then his last name is Blaylock, and then he part of the Wolfpack. I already labeled him so much, you can't deny that I'm a liar. That's why I said the homies always know when I come to the pen, when I get to popping it, I ain't just popping it, I'm putting names, I'm putting who he with, where he from, what he used to do. Like, you know what I mean? That's why the homies are like, Blood, this nigga's a real Blood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll tell what he did, but he'll also give other people. And then if we did, and then a name that I'm saying is not bogus, because somebody gonna be like, yeah, I know Sharneezy from Wolfpack. Like, so you ain't Blood, ain't lying, Blood. Like, you it's just, and then you too young to be lying on an older nigga like that. You know what I mean? And then know his relative is y'all Inglewood police. Like, they already like, you did so much telling truth that Blood is not, he's not lying. You know what I mean? And that's how I got that's why I was running the yard at 27, because I never told no stories, and I never was in debt. And then I get visits, so I never, they knew I wasn't a bum. So if I'm not bumming and I'm not crossing the borderlines to do sucker shit, you got to give me my candle. And I woke up every day without having to be told. I woke up, rolled my mat up, nigga had the cell clean, hit the floor 2 or 3 times a day, go to work, nigga, get my buff on, because I don't want to lose nothing. And I'm trying to eat some more, nigga. Even when I was full and we ate, and then they come back from chow and be like, hey, Neptune, hey, man, just shoot me a pack of beans, man. I'll give you these 3 super fried chicken. I'll be like, damn, I'm full already. Come on, man, I just need a pack of beans. Hey, Munchie, or whoever my sully was, bad ways. Hey, no good. Slide that shit, Blood. Good looking out, Neptune, because, you know, hey, you already said what you needed, and you needed exactly what you needed. You brought it to me. Here you go, dog. And then we'll fuck around and be like, hey, what we gonna do with this? Shit, nigga, we could put it in a cold spot, you know, and save some for you. Or you wanna make some quick burritos real quick. Like, they do look fire. Like, you wanna use one out of the chicken, and we gonna split burrito, and then nigga just rice it up and bean it up, and then just put some little sweet and sour in and call it a night, Blood. I'm full already, Blood. Yeah, but Blood, we gotta get bigger. We be working out, right? Whoa, we gotta smash this shit. You gotta smash it. 1 burrito for me, Blood. I ain't gonna do 2, bro. I'm telling you now, don't make me no extra, Blood. Make it cool side, but nigga, don't do me. Nigga, I ain't trying to be hurting. I'm trying to get big shirt. I ain't trying to be hurting, gang. Yeah, and that's how me and the homie get down. Like, I don't care. And then soups, man, the homies know I got about 6 cases of soups. Nigga, I don't be eating soups like that, gang. Blood, you can come to my soup, nigga. I would tell every homie, if you broke like that, on the west side, Queen Street Bloods, you could come to my cell every day and get a soup, and I'm not gonna be mad. I might talk shit. That's what I'm gonna do. But just know this, nigga, if I'm feeding your ass every day, boy, if you begging for me, ain't there some more homies on the yard, dang? Okay, do this, Blood. Go get a homie, then get you a shot of coffee. Or a couple shots. Or take this and go get some shots. Or start getting a can and sell it. Or we can take it basic. Ask one homie for the shots. Ask me for the soups. Ask another homie for the rice. Ask another homie for beans. Spread it out. I'm telling you, I got a 20 cent soup for 20 cents. Here you go. That shit nasty bucket naked. I can't eat no soup bucket naked. So by giving you this 20 cents, that is the homiest love I could ever be. Because if I was in your shoes and if God had it that way, I would do the same. I would want the same. That's why I didn't get banged out. That's why I never got poked up. I never did no foul. And if a nigga did have foul malice or something in his heart, you know he could still be the homie and have foul malice shit in his heart and get a soup from me. Little by little, them soups is chipping off that buster shit he got on him. Because at the end of the day, he might not like my style. He might not like the way I be popping it. He might not like this, and that. But one thing he know for sure, if he hungry, he can get a soup from Blood. And then when the homies know you a homie like that, they just be like, Blood, whenever Blood do leave this yard, we gonna lose a big homie. We gonna lose a real homie. That's when they find out, nigga, it's your birthday. They got sneak cards on you. Yeah, your homie give you cards. You all G'd up in front of a lowrider, all flamed up. Nigga, the car cherry, the 6'4", nigga. You got the red chucks on, the red hat on and all that. You be like, damn, your eyes and your glasses be popping all out. With the wax, they got the wax all on the wheels where it pop out. You be feeling that shit like, damn, gang. This shit'll pop out. And then you open it up, nigga, it's just a gang of homies. It's just a, nigga, I be like this. Here, give me this shit. Nigga, this is gang injunction. On the dead homies, that's why I used to tell Munchie. I said, Munchie, this is roll call. Blood, this is the definition. This birthday card is motherfucking drowning a nigga that catch you with this shit. Nigga, you just made your own blood Bible and it got your name on it and everything. It's a blood Bible. Man, when the homies, what? Niggas know I ain't lying in the chat. Nigga, you seen the Crip ones do it too. I seen the Crip ones do it too. Blued up. Nigga, I drew some of them. I did this shit. That's why I know what I'm talking about. You be like, God damn, that's the Crip Bible. Hey, cuz, that's everybody's name on the goddamn yard, Blood. Nigga, the police, they get that. They got everybody. And that ain't snitching. Oh, no. No. Blood, it got about 1 or 2 months. I'm ripping that bitch up or I'm sending it home on Westside Foes. I'm not keeping that motherfucking gang injunction card. Yeah, I love y'all homies too. Blood, y'all getting me bugged. Yeah, Blood on Westside, whoop, crossing out and some niggas drawing fingers and nigga, if I'm looking at that, you know what this white dude gonna think? Bigger and better things. I'm thinking little big things. He thinking bigger and better. Oh, this nigga's official, huh? He must be running the yard. You could be a regular homie, just a real homie. You got the blood Bible. Damn, man, I be like, fuck. And you see them hit-ups in there, boy, so many damn hit-ups, you know that's the Bible. Them niggas is all the practicers, the gang members from way back in 1974. Them niggas, you see the big homies from Swans, they ain't got hit-ups, be trying to hit up. They be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna hit up like Blood. I be like, and then you got the homies that'll be by me and be like, Blood, put my name on there too. Nigga, I'm not from 2Ps, nigga. You hit your own shit up, Blood. No, I like the way you hit that shit up. No, this is what I do for you, Blood. Write your shit, and then I'll hit your name up. I'm not writing your PDL, nigga. No, brother. I'm not writing your motherfucking the Delman Heights, nigga. No, nigga. I'm not writing your Swan shit, nigga. No, I'm not from Swans. I'm not, even if you from NHP, I'll hit your name up. I'm not hitting Q's and Rules. I'm hitting up Queen Street. You hit your neighborhood Paru Ricky. Nigga, I will hit your name up. Other than that, Blood, no. My hit-ups is my hit-ups, gang. Hell no, I'm not with this. Sign it how you sign it with that scribble scrabble, just like the tattoos on Crip Mac and motherfucking Blueface face. If you go ahead and do that scribble scrabble, just like King Yella, just go ahead and do that shit that niggas be putting on their face, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do it the gangster way. Other than that, just do your shit, nigga, and show me where to sign. Cause other than that, I'm not writing shit. No, I don't got that type of homie love, brother. You need a soup? I got that homie love. You need a soup? Leave me alone. God do so was can't be there long. Yes, it was scarce. Yes, I didn't think I was gonna make my date a gang time. You know what? I'm here. I just say God. I ain't never put a name on it. I'm sure safe still. I'm sure okay now. I'm talking about Spooky J, where it's just Conans. It's all Conans, from Mexican to black, white. It's all Conan stuff going on the level 4. You don't know if you going home. Niggas be tripping off chicken. Niggas be tripping off cups. Niggas be tripping off of what a nigga Mexican said in the classroom. You be like, nigga, y'all still arguing in class? Nigga, y'all 40-some years old. You should be ashamed of yourself. You still in high school. Calling yourself the big homie. And then I went to college. And I gotta listen to yo gang banging activity thinking. And I be like, blood, y'all want to go to a riot over some goddamn graham crackers? Aw, blood. You know what? This is the type of shit to where, you know what I mean? I ain't finna go PC or nothing, nigga. But goddamn, nigga, you niggas sure be having a nigga thinking. Niggas sure be having a nigga thinking. You know how many lives we putting on the line for some motherfucking graham crackers, nigga? Lives on the line for some nasty ass, dry ass graham crackers. Niggas will rock out for that shit. Shit ain't no jail, it's a dungeon. It's a gang of lost souls trying to get up out of there. And then, just to smell your freedom, they gonna hate on you. They gonna hate on you. You know, my so-called good friend, my so-called best friend, on the yard, did everything with, I hide your phone, you hide my phone. The homies know I got the tree, the homie, you hold it, woo, woo. So he moved my homie, my OG homie, Capone. And the OGs from NHP, shoot basketball all day and drink lightning. That's all he do, blood got life. So Capone, he in there with a nigga named Fresh. Fresh from Villagetown, Paru, right? My boy, for like 2.5, 3 years, almost 3 years. He know I beat up Red Bull. He was there when I beat up Red Bull from Inglewood Families. Munchie, Ace Boom, Blackout Bloom. The one that had the stink team. They got them bodies on. Red Bull. Yeah, well, I knocked Blood out and took the phone. Blood was there. Capone and Fresh from Villagetown, Paru. Now, homie, Capone from neighborhood Paru. You got Villagetown, like I said. So we was like friends. You know, when I start like 2 weeks shy of going home, Capone told me like, hey, you know, Fresh been in there talking weird about you lately, woo. He was like, I had to tell Blood, like the way you talk about the homie is like y'all never was friends, like Blood, like on Paru, like he was like, nigga, woo, this and that, Blood be helping you get phones, woo. Like, why you hating on Blood, woo, woo. He said, you know what? I found out Blood hating on you because he mad you leaving him here. I said, what? He was like, yeah, watch Blood. He was like, Blood, I think he gonna try something to try to get you to stay here. I was like, what? He was like, on Paru. I knew that. He was like, on Q to the Roo, Blood. He was like, on Q's and Roos, nigga. I think Blood gonna try something. I was like, Fresh for what? He was like, Blood, I don't think Blood wanna see you go home. I was like, why? Blood just got too much time, Blood, and you the only one he really bicker with all day. Like, what he gonna do once you gone? I said, that ain't my motherfucking problem. He said, yeah, that's the problem. Everybody else know it ain't a problem, but watch Blood. No lie, 3 days before I went home, Blood tried to, he told me he was going outside to hold some numbers. He was gonna play basketball and to hold some green dot numbers. It was like 16, whatever digits. So me, being a homie, I kept it same way because it was kind of wet, same way, put it on the locker. Most of my shit already packed out. I got like 2-3 days to go home. So Blood asked me where the hot pot going, TV. I told him all the homies is getting it. Blood like, whoa. Blood come back in. Hey, let me get them numbers. I was like, for sure. So I give him the numbers. Blood come back to my door. Oh, the money ain't on there no more. Excuse me? I couldn't believe he even came back and told me that. Like, we supposed to be friends. Yeah, the money ain't on there because I checked it before I left. You know, I got to... Bro, you burnt. You know, all the homies know when I got to a week to the house, I already dished off my phone. Blood tried to cross me that way. He thought I was still jugging with my phone. So what he was going to say and tell the homies was I stole his $50 green dot. Now, even Capone, my big homie from NHP, he even said, yeah, Blood ain't had that phone in like 3-4 days already, Blood. If Blood in the cell doing his cell thing because he got 2-3 days out, Blood ain't even got mandatory yard unless it's mandatory yard. Blood is laid up. Like, Blood got his food and everything. Blood ain't even got a job no more. Like I was a maintenance mechanic. When you 2 weeks to the house, 10 days to the house, like 10 working days, you don't even got a job. And you know what? I had a fade blood. Yep. Blood gave me a little whoopty. It was like something right here. It wasn't major, but it was enough to where my baby mama, before she was my baby mama, she was like, "What's wrong with your face?" She was like, "You look kind of swole." She was like, "T, you had a fight before you came home?" I was like, "Yeah, like 2 days ago." She was like, "Nigga, hating on you." I was like, "How you know?" She was like, "I'm Indian. I'm Blackfoot. I know they was hating on you. Didn't want to see you go home." She was like, "I bet you it was one of your friends too." I was like, "How you know?" She said, "Because they did my brother like that when you go home. Like they just don't want y'all to leave because they know y'all good peoples." But she said, "It ain't bad though." She gave me a kiss. It was over. I forgot about that shit. I don't even know how many days I had it. It was just a little whoopty. It was like something like right here, a little whoopty. But shit. We were driving back. I was coming from Lancaster. No, I was coming from Wasco in level 3 yard, A yard. That's where I knocked out um um Red Bull from Eagle Family. And that tall nigga that's with Whack 100, he called himself third. That's who I used to always talk to every time before I went in the building. And that's the nigga that be protecting Whack 100 today. The tall, dark-skinned nigga cut up with a bald head, real skinny with a goatee, that always be doing the phone. Like, he taller than everybody. That's third. I know him from working out with him. Like, we used to see who could do the most pull-ups. And Blood was a Terminator, so I used to do it because I weigh more than Blood. Like, Blood like 6'3". So with my size and his, he's so much taller than me, but I weigh more than him. So I used to tell him, nigga, I'll do my weight. That's what we was on. And then he'd be like, Blood, you ain't got it like me. I'd be like, Blood, you like 40 pounds less than me. Like, every pull-up is like 30, 40 pounds less. Like, you can't even say that, Blood. And then you be like, Blood, you don't want to do nothing. Then you do that little, nah, get up off me, nigga, get up off me. All right, Blood, well, you almost made me knock down my new T-shirt, Blood, big back. All right, woo, woo. Hey, Blood, woo, the phone is what, and whoop-de-whoop if you need it. Nah, I gotta go play like I don't got a phone. I gotta get on the wall phone. That's right, Blood, on Pyru, act regular, Blood. Don't act like you got a phone. The police know when you ain't never on the phone. They be like, what he got? He be getting packages all the time. I was like, Blood, you with Larry H. Parker, you know the story, gang. Like, yeah, you gotta hit that wall phone. Even if you got a phone, boy, they gon', man, the police be watching. They be seeing you always in new T-shirts, and man, they be watching. You ain't never on that phone, they'll be through there. They're going to be through there just to do with nobody else. It ain't going to be no word, no heads up, or nothing. It's just going to be one day, bam, this is the day we going to hit them. When we all at work, this our shift. We going to do it in 2 months, and we just going to hit them. I know OG Officer Mendoza, he was so gangster. He would say, you know how I know people always got the phones? They never go to chow at nighttime. He said, Floyd, now I know you're a good tattoo man. I caught you several times, and I told you if you fucked up that guy, I wouldn't let you tattoo no more. I got to say, you did your shit. But let me tell you about your dumbass homies. And he be talking loud. Like, he's so OG that he don't do no whispering. So if it's some more Bloods on the tier, he don't whisper. And let me tell you about your dumbass homies that be going to chow. You know those 2 PDL motherfuckers in that corner in 109? Yeah. You know these motherfuckers came out for chow with smoke coming all out the door. I said, yeah. He said, and you know Chip tall as fuck, skinny motherfucker, light-skinned like a motherfucker with red-ass eyes. You know that bitch looks like an ostrich every time his eyes get red? I'm laughing. The homies on the other side of the tier rolling like that, too. Don't let him bleed, the homie, blood. This nigga so stupid high. He said when I walked in his cell, he's got a real non-filtered Camel put out. He said his ashes is just put out. Like, he just chilling at the house. Like, you know, smoking tobacco in prison is just legal. He said, I won't even press the line. He probably so high and stupid because he don't got no food. So I know he gets high, he takes everything with him. If I wanted to be a bitch-ass motherfucker, I'd tell him to shake him down when he come out the chow hole. He said, I bet you I'll tell you where it's at. He got his dumbass phone in his boots. Oh, the dead homies, nigga, we be rolling. But that's why I liked him, because he was so OG. Yeah, he gonna come to your door. He gonna let you know, like, I know you the middle age of the homies. So, like, you know, you barely finished, like, you 26, you 27. So you ain't 30 yet, but you in that age to where I know you the punch out game, because I be seeing you work out. Look, This nigga be like, yo, dumbass little homies. And he'll even go to the big homie cell. You're like, what's up with you, big laid back? Arthritis kicking your ass. You didn't go to chow today? How come you didn't make me a fucking burrito? I seen your fucking packages too. And then he'll just get on another homie. He could be a blood, a crip. He just be roasting. That's what he do. He'll fuck with you. But that's one nigga that knew I had a horn. And just because you don't act like, oh yeah, I don't talk to the police, he be like, oh yeah, you hard? You ain't no regular person, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Now I'm finna fuck with your cell and see how emotional you get now. If you don't talk to me now, you gonna wanna talk to me when I touch shit in your cell. I used to be like, nigga, it ain't no avoiding them. Nigga, they are your babysitters. These niggas watch everything you do. What do you mean? You don't think he saw you? Do you know sometimes they be having them shades on and acting like they reading paperwork, but really they cutting their eyes looking at you? You better know about them glasses. They ain't got them glasses on for nothing. You stupid. And then they gonna always call that short asshole officer, either male or female, or fat short officer that come in there and do the most. Now you're going to want to talk to him because you're going to be like, why'd you call him to tear up the cell? Woo, woo, woo. You said you didn't want to talk to me, so I guess you wanted to talk to the asshole. I'm not going to fuck up your cell like that. Now you want to talk to me? That should be funny. And then it'd be the same homie like, oh, man, bro, y'all told me, yeah. Now you had to talk to the nigga for 30, 45 minutes to tell the other public how your shit, your hot pot back in that TV that wasn't in your name. Dumbass niggas. Y'all doing the most. The TV ain't in none of y'all names. Y'all got 2 TVs. Both of them. Nigga, you got hot pots. That ain't got your name on it. Nigga, you got Super 2s and Super 3s. How old is you? 20? Nigga, you gotta be at least 40 years old to even possess a Super 2 or Super 3. Did you know prison politics? And you gonna tell him, yeah, this is mine. Oh, yeah? What package you buy this from? Because last time they sold this was in 94. How old are you? When were you born? Then shut your dumb ass up. It be embarrassing, but it be bleeding the homies. Like, act tough if you want to. Like Bosco, you can't, sir, I want to talk to your sergeant. Did the sergeant get there and say, Bosco, step out the car. Diabolical. Boy, if I was in the car with Bosco and the police in Long Beach said, Bosco, get out the car. Oh, nigga, boy, listen. Boy, listen. When the police is gone and we get away from this, fade. I'm not talking about fair. I'm talking about fade. Nigga, how they know your name? They don't know my name. Fade. Bitch, nigga. Dead homies. Let's continue with Mr. Massey, Inglewood Police, most wanted. Whooping ass. I know Massey. I be getting sidetracked, but like I said, I still be productive and I can still run a regimented program.
And when the officers responded to a report of a man with a gun, Eddie was carrying a fake chrome-handled gun in his waistband. Allegedly, he refused to put his hands up, and police fired beanbag rounds at him.
Who the hell is Basco?
Police said that Eddie didn't reach
Please, Eddie. Who is Basco?
After the shooting,
and Hefe in here?
Investigating whether the officers
they said
who had between
Basco. Who the hell is Basco?
Were positioned to avoid firing on civilians.
Goofy.
The shooting occurred near a busy intersection next to a restaurant filled with patrons. Officials believe the man was reaching for a handgun in his waistband. The dead suspect was later found with a toy gun. Officer Massey was placed on an administrative leave and required to undergo supplemental training before being allowed to
same person that dropped me off in the Crip neighborhood, the same one that pushed the homie off the top of the building.
Earlier in that week, that 7 of the officers shot a combined 47 times, wounding a dog.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's right there in my hood. That's the police station.
Officers were suspended following Eddie's death. Police Chief Jacqueline Seabrooks acknowledged that the shooting was very disturbing to the community, to the administration.
I've never seen that officer in my life.
She stated, "We could have done a better job tactically. I would have preferred that it was far fewer rounds." This was Inglewood's 4th police-involved
That's
shooting
right in my hood.
at that point.
That's on Queen Street.
In May of 2009, Officer Massey was one of 4 officers involved.
No, that's in Inglewood, California. That's in my hood in Queen Street. That's Inglewood, California. That street that he lifted that sign up is Queen Street. It says it right at the light.
At close range, striking him at least 4 times in the back. and at least
Yeah,
one
he had a toy
officer was
gun.
struck by
He low-key
friendly
asked for
fire.
that. I give you that.
Police officers say that they found a semi-automatic on the scene and claimed that the suspected gang member, being Marcus, had the semi-automatic in his possession before they shot him. Inglewood Police Lieutenant Overly said initially that Marcus fired at the officers and that 3 officers returned fire. Lieutenant Overly later changed his story and said that he would not confirm whether a shot
See, so
was
first
actually
they said
fired by
he
Marcus.
fired at them,
Family
but then when they
members
did
reported that their
research, the gun was
celebrations
never
typical in private
fired.
gatherings
Now they
that
say they don't.
enjoyed
It's
on numerous
undecided.
occasions in the past, and that Marcus, who did not own a gun, would have not brought a gun to a family party. Family members say that Marcus was most likely to be a peacemaker if matters got out of control at a party, but instead now they're mourning him. Most witnesses agreed that no fights or other loud and disruptive arguments occurred during festivities and enclosed
I don't know
area
where they
had
get
been
these
set up for the
faces
party
from.
goers.
That's
This made
AI
it
like a
impossible
mug.
for anyone to see police officers or others approaching the second-story apartment. When Marcus was leaving the party and walking down the stairs, one family member explained he stumbled and threw his hands in the air to balance himself. I did not hear any police warning or other police commands. The next thing I hear were gunshots, and Marcus was laying motionless. Inglewood Police Chief Jacqueline Seabrook says Marcus pulled a gun from his waistband and pointed it at our officers. It's unclear whether they ordered him to drop the weapon before they opened fire. Marcus' family claims he was unarmed. Before Marcus' shooting in May, the U.S. Justice Department launched an investigation into a series of officers-involved shootings in Inglewood that claimed the lives of more than 3 unarmed suspects. In July 2013, Officer Massey of the Inglewood Police Department received the Attorney General's Award from then California Attorney General Kamala Harris. On May 24, 2011, Robert Pickett and Daryl Lewis spent the day grilling and hanging out together. After midnight, they went to Robert's cousin's apartment. In that area, a home invasion robbery was called in. Both men were waiting to be buzzed into Robert's cousin's apartment. They waited outside the gate. That's when Inglewood Police Michael Bollinger responded with no backup. He parked his car at a corner and got out of his car. He shot without warning at Robert and Daryl, wounding them both. Neither were armed or a part of that robbery.
See?
Daryl was shot 6 times.
See?
And Robert was shot 9
Just
times.
popping everybody.
Both survived.
They don't have
The only
no
thing,
body
They were
cams.
both black. And the
Inglewood is the
robbery
only one
suspects
with no
was two
body
black
cam.
males. Other officers arrived and arrested both men, even though they were both shot up. Police stated that both men had guns, which was false, and neither had stolen any items. Officers later
So
tried
they
to
didn't
cover
steal
up the
nothing.
crime,
They didn't
but
have a
Officer
gun,
Bullitt-
and they blicked
the
both
crazy
them
part of
down.
this case, en route to the home invasion call, an innocent bystander was struck by a police car, killing her instantly. Her name
Wow.
was Loretta Garrard. To make matters worse, the home invasion victims never even identified Robert or Daryl as the robbers, but they were still charged.
So they
and arrested,
chased some
and they
dudes,
had to spend years
hit a
in jail
lady in her
before being
car,
exonerated.
and RIP'd her too.
On May 24th, 2011, where were you guys? What were you doing?
I was dropping Mr. Pickett off, leaving from my place of residence, taking him to his place of residence, and as we're leaving from his house, that's when we started getting shot from that point on.
Okay, and how many times you were shot by LA County? You were shot by the police, right?
Yes,
And how many times were you shot?
I was shot 6 times and Mr. Pickett was shot 9.
Robert
Damn.
Pickens and Daryl Lewis.
He was shot. They damn near emptying clips out on
prior
him.
to being acquitted at
That's
trial.
emptying the clip.
It was several more incidents.
8 and 6.
But by 2016,
That's what they got hit
another
with.
major
They
shooting
unloading
was
clips on
immediate
people out
threat.
there.
Police discovered that Keisha Michael and Mark Quentin Stanley, they were unconscious in a stopped car early on the morning of Sunday, February.
These people was asleep in a car early in the morning to get woken up by Inglewood police and overblicked them down. And they said he had a gun, and he never had a gun. They paid this family millions of dollars for a cover-up lie that the community made them push forward. How the hell you gonna walk up on a couple, sleep in their car whether you like it or not, and they wake up to some and both of y'all get overkilled, and then your family and the community had to go at it so much to where now you had to pay they paid them several $millions. Watch this.
1st, 2016, Shortly after 3 a.m., the couple, both single parents, had been on a night out together. They were dating at the time, and it's possible that after a night out of partying, they both passed out in the car. Michael, in the passenger seat, was alleged to have had a gun in her lap, authorities say. Police cleared the area of bystanders and blocked the car in front and back for police vehicles. Mayor James T. Butts told NBC4 TV that police then spent about 45 minutes trying to get them out the car and to de-escalate the situation. In 2017, the Los Angeles Times reported that the mayor would not corroborate the account to the Times reporter. Police did not say whether Keisha or Marquinton reached or touched for the gun, or if the car they were in drove towards the officer. A statement from a coroner's report notes only that an unknown exchange occurred. Milton Grimes, an attorney representing Keisha Michael's family in a lawsuit against the city, received hundreds of pages of reports from the city and said there is no evidence to suggest either posed a threat to officers, and if you shoot someone who's not threatening you, that's a homicide. Keisha was shot 13 times and pronounced dead at the scene, while Marquinton, the driver, was shot 8 times, and he was pronounced dead a short time later at a nearby hospital.
This is the case of the controversial police killings of Keisha Michael and Marquinton Sandlin. It happened on February 21st, 2016, after police were called to a car stopped along Manchester Boulevard and say they found Michael and Sandlin asleep or passed out inside, a gun on Michael's lap.
Savage.
At some point, the two were woken
That's
up
sabbed
after
out.
being surrounded by officers
They
and
just
an
blicked them
armored
down
truck.
for no
They
reason.
were ordered out of the car, and each was shot to death. The Inglewood Police Department has never explained specifically what led the officers to begin shooting. The DA's decision just out today says that we have concluded there is insufficient evidence to
That's
prove
sad.
beyond a reasonable doubt
That's
that the officers'
ugly,
use of deadly force
ugly
was unlawful.
work.
The DA's office explains in this 36-page memo why it believes the officers were legally justified in the killings. First, by shooting Sandlin in the head with a shotgun blast, then by shooting Michael in the head and body multiple times with rifles. The memo includes
In
In
the
May of
head
2017,
with a
Inglewood
gauge?
announced that it had fired 5 of the officers involved in the shooting, a move that brought renewed attention to the case and led the legal experts to interpret it was a admission of guilt. By 2022, all the police officers in this case were cleared of any wrongdoing.
Just a bit, the NBC4 I-Team has learned that 5 Inglewood police officers will not be prosecuted for killing a couple that were found asleep in their parked car. That case made headlines about 5 years
That's
ago. And
ugly
firing of
work.
those officers and more than $8 million in legal settlements.
$8 million in legal settlements. That's a lot of millies. But still, that's 2 families, people gone.
And of abuse of power. Let me know in the comments. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, hype.
I've been seeing, I've been watching these people. I've been trying to do my research on everybody, from Warren Cali to Political Street Views. All these dudes that I'm in competition with right now, they all got years on me. Everybody that's on YouTube, besides Baby Birds, they got years on me. Nobody else, and then I'm getting more numbers than them. And I see the threat, but it's easy to me. I'm gonna keep red checking. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you gotta know what's going on. I've been the same since the day I got on, and it took a year for me to just have regular people in here on a regular. You know what I mean? I mean, it wasn't easy, but I can't say it was hard either. I was just doing what I do. I got on here when I got on here, and I took off 2 months. I've been on here since January, but I took off 2 months and just didn't do nothing. Then when I bounced back, first month, 1.1K subscribers. Next month, 1.2K. This month, 1.1K subscribers in a month, every month. Ever since January. Either 1.1 or 1.2. This month, 1.1. But it's still going because the money ain't up. Million views, mandatory. I look at that like, everybody be telling me like, man, you should post that. Then when I post it, everybody be like, why you always posting that shit? I see why. It's hurting. Just to show them I get 1 million views. Some of these podcasters, they don't get that. Odium Slim ain't making no dough. That's why you see a lot of podcasters, they hit, they be gold. They don't have much to talk about. And then, if they do, it's only one entrance. I got too many. From Brick Baby all the way to Anti-Hefe and everybody else in between. But it's easy. And I'm gonna keep grinding. But like I said, I seen they started with a voice and then they changed, like Crip Mac, along the way into a whole nother. It's the same voice, but it's more created. It's more more jokey. They evolve. I've been this way all my life. So ain't no way I'm gonna be getting more than 1K subscribers a month and I change who I am. So in essence, if you like this program, this is what you got coming. I'm never changing up. I'm never picking sides. And I be on everybody's ass, even the Inglewood police. So say less moments, you feel me? But thank you everybody for checking out the show. Suwoo. I just do my 1-2. As of lately, I don't really try to get in too much different stuff because I hit and miss when I do the 50 cent and all that type of stuff. Sometimes I get like 2K. Sometimes it be like 200-300. I be like, you know what I mean? So I think I just got to stay in my West Coast, genre, even if it's like Midwest. So I think I could go all the way to what, like Oklahoma, Cincinnati, the rack, that is like Midwest. So as long as it got West in it, I think I'm still allowed. So that's like, if I'm pushing West, Midwest still got West in it. So I could push some Vaughn or Dirt type stuff, but that's up to y'all. Y'all got to get at me in the DMs and stuff like that. Because it's y'all show, it ain't my show. You know what I mean? I just be on here. But like I said, it don't matter who it is. I'm roasting. If you did some dumb shit, you shouldn't have did it. If you on a live with your homies, and you in your hood, and you an OG, and you wearing the same t-shirt like me, like I just woke up, like, you see how look, brother, and Hefe, look, I'm telling on myself right now. Now, look, this ain't no pro club. I don't know what the hell this is, but it ain't a cheap shirt. But one thing about it, though, even if I wash it, I ain't finna have a drunk collar. And then get on live and like tell a story like I'm like that. And then come back on with another one with a big old chain like we forgot about that wrinkled ass shirt. Bruh, if your collar is chewed up, ate up, that is for cleaning purposes only now. You do not put that around your neck no more, gang. I just gotta say that. So look, you caught me slipping. Got some wrinkles in it, you know what I mean? I ain't stained out. But I ain't, look my arms, straight out the washer. Damn, you ain't all baggy like Baby B braids, you feel me? Shit, my arms still up in that thing, you feel me? I ain't all got like 30 inches worth of baggy up in it, you feel me? But shit, this is me, so you caught me. You caught me. I ain't never finna, I just woke up. If I see a shirt like that, it's trash. What's wrong with you, brother? Ain't you in hefty trash bags? Ain't you, it don't matter what the check say. What your check saying is your collar need to get checked. Bruh, let me come up in your room and look through all your clothes like Mr. Tenderdism and tell you where you're going wrong. I'll Tenderdism your whole wardrobe. Walk through there, blood, this is trash. Trash. What you got these underwear for? Who wears these? Titty, bro. It gotta be your girl. I'm gonna say that was your girl. You gonna put that over there, type-ish. You feel me? Like, bro, these shoes, you had these since high school. These Chucks, done. They yellow. They look like duck bills in the front. When your Chucks look like duck bills in the front and on the side, like somebody been peeing on them in the alley, bro, them is over with, bro. Don't say retired. That means trash. You see? Trash. If you ain't got them dipped in gold, they trash. I bet you come up out of there with a whole swap meet. You feel me? And hefty trash bags. All type of bullshit. Just hanging on the shit. And then he gonna make up words and shit. You be like, what you call this again? That ain't the word. Let me ask AI, because whatever you call this is not that is not, I know better than that. That is not even a word. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to argue with him. He gonna make up a word and we gonna be arguing about if the word is right or not. You know? So that's why I said the war is over. You know what I mean? The war is over, bro. You can't out-talk me. That's over with. So if you're doing social media, your show can't talk to me about nothing. You can't show me where the check say if you say social media. You need to show some money. Show your lifestyle. Social media. Bruh, what I look like walking into a bank and telling the bank, yeah, we want to get a loan for our social media. They gonna be like, excuse me? Yeah. We doing social media. What did he say? Oh, I said social media. Excuse me, sir? Social media. Yeah, social media. Now, what did you say? Social media. Now, what did he say? Stop doing them like that. You heard what he said the last 50 times, man. We trying to get along. You messing with us and what? Sir, do you know how to sign your name? Yep. Nigga sign. I sign. They go, look. And Jefe, sir. Sir. And Jefe is not a name, brother. You have to give your government shit. Have you ever done this before? Matter of fact, forget the loan. Look, just go ahead. Sir, find a better business partner. Because this brother right here, if he's signing on the things talking about Aunt Hefty, come on, gang. And all I got to do is look at you like Bosco when he was driving with the homie, talking about we ain't DUI. He said your friend has a cup that's open container. That's DUI. Get your sergeant. The sergeant get there and say, Bosco, let the window down. Oh, I want to talk to the sergeant. I am the sergeant. Oh, then all of a sudden it in the Instagram. Then you had 2,500 people watching. You gonna end it, huh? Because you acted like a sucker after you ended it. Ain't no way in hell, nigga, police gonna call me by my hood name. And I'm in Long Beach. Ain't you from Inglewood, Bosco? So how do a Long Beach police know your name? Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna always end it like this, man. I ain't going to no jumper. I got a jump shot. I end and break the board like, bah.